Hi, this is Rao, Assistant Professor from Mechanical Department. Today I have to explain the subject is heat transfer. So very important derivation in heat transfer, that is general heat conduction equation in Cartesian coordinates. So the general heat conduction derivation you can solve by using a small differential cubical element. This is our cubical element. The cubical element having sides are dx, dy, dz. Dx is the length, dy is the height, dz is the thickness. Okay. So this derivation solved by using energy balance equation. So energy balance equation. So what is energy balance equation? It is in is equal to out. So what is in? Qx is enter into the element, Qx plus dx in x direction out of the element. Once in the way of heat passing, some internal energy is increasing, automatically some amount of energy relieving, remaining energy that is internally generated. These are balance equation. It is written as 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4. Individually I have to explain. First, what is 1? Okay, 1 is heat conducted into the element per unit time. That is equal to Qx. This is in x direction. So it is an x direction. Next, third is equal to, third is heat conducted out of the element per unit time. That is equal to Qx plus dx. Qx plus dx means Qx plus dou by dou x of Qx into dx. So this is the first term. One is heat conducted into the element per unit time, that is entering. This Roman number 3 is heat conducted out of the element per unit time, that is heat leaving the energy. So this is, so what is the 1 minus 3? 1 minus 3 is equal to net heat conducted into the element in x direction. So that is equal to Qx minus Qx plus dou by dou x of Qx into dx. So this is next Qx minus dou by dou x of Qx into dx plus Qx minus Qx cancel, remaining minus dou by dou x of Qx into dx. what is 1 minus 3? 1 minus 3 is minus dou by dou x of qx into dx. So what is qx? Minus of dou by dou x of, what is qx? From Fourier equation, qx is equal to minus k into a into dt by dx into dx. So minus into minus plus k into a into dou square t by dou x square into dx. What is a? A is equal to dy into dz, dou square t by dou square dou x square into dx. So finally k into dou square t by dou x square into dx into dy into dz. This is volume of the cubical element. So what is A? This is the area of the elemental direction of the place. That is, qx is entering in the left side. We have to consider this area, that is A, B, C, D area. For example, the heat is entering in this direction. Now consider the area is this. This is the area. Okay, this is in x direction net heat conducted. Similarly in y direction also. In y direction also, that is equal to k into this is x dou square t by dou I square into dx dy dz. Same. Mass in z direction. In z direction is equal to k z into dou square t by dou z square dx into dy into dz. So therefore net heat conducted in the element into the element of dx into dy into dz in dx into dy into dz, that is equal to kx into dou square t by dou x square plus ky into dou square t by dou z square plus kz into dou square t by, sorry, this is a y square, this is z square. So this is the kx into dou square t by dou x square plus ky into dou square t by dou y square into dx into dy into dz. Very important question. Next, what is q? What is 2? It is heat generated in the element per unit time is equal to the symbol of heat generation q star. It is depend upon the value dx into dz. Last equation, fourth equation is a rate of change of internal energy with respect to time is equal to m into c into dt by dt. So m is also written as rho into v into c into dt by dt. Rho means density is equal to mass by volume. Mass is equal to rho into v. So is equal to rho into what is the v? It is the volume of the element. This is dx into dy into dz into c into dt by small dt. So what is the next? You can again energy balance equation. Energy balance equation. So energy balance equation is 1 minus 3 plus 2 is equal to 4. So 1 minus 3 is equal to in 3 directions. So that is kx into dou square t by dou x square plus ky into dou square t by dou y square plus kz into dou square t by dou z square into dx into dy into dz plus second q naught into dx into dy into dz is equal to, this is the fourth equation, rho into c into dt by dt into dx into dy into dz. So from left LHS is equal to dx dy dz common, the right RHS dx dy dz cancel. This is a cancel. Finally the equation is kx into dou square d by dou x square plus ky into dou square d by dou y square kz into dou square d by dou z square plus q star is equal to rho into c into dt by d. Generally our element is very small, so that our thermal conductivity in all direction also same, that is kx is equal to ky is equal to kz, that is uniform thermal conductivity. Uniform thermal conductivity. So the equation is dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square plus dou square t by dou z square into k plus q star is equal to rho into c into dt by dt. Both sides divided by k, this k cancel. So the final equation, next equation is dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square plus dou square d by dou z square plus q star by k is equal to rho into c by k into dt by dt. This is our general heat conduction equation in Cartesian coordinates. This is a general heat conduction equation This is the new term alpha. This is the 1 by alpha. 1 by alpha. So what is alpha? You can write as 1 by alpha. Alpha is equal to thermal diffusivity. Thermal diffusivity. So it is the ratio of thermal conductivity by thermal capacity. That is, thermal conductivity is K, thermal capacity is rho C. This is rho C by K is equal to 1 by alpha, K by rho C is equal to alpha. This is very important property in material. So this value is higher than gases, lower than liquids. Very important object point. Alpha value is greater, for gases is greater than to alpha value liquids. So this is alpha. This is alpha is thermal diffusivity. The units of thermal diffusivity is equal to meter square per second. Explanation. So alpha is equal to K by rho C. What is K? Thermal conductivity. What are the units of thermal conductivity? Watt per meter Kelvin. So by rho is equal to Kg by meter cube. So this is the kilojoules per kg Kelvin. So finally equation is also written as meter square per second. Meter square per second. So this is our important derivation, general heat conduction equation in Cartesian coordinates. Thank you.